Let's go over the new Ant Raid, weapon drops, XP boost, and so much more, and the newest update for a Rise crossover. Hello, it is sisterguard. Hopefully you're having a great day. I'm having a great day. We're back today in a Rise crossover because we're going to be going over the newest update. And it's a chunky boy. It is meant to help fill the time void that you have in this game. There is now something always to do, and you always can be gaining something. So we're going to be going over the brand new Ant Raid. We're going to go over the new tier units. We're going to go over the fact that you can get an absolute monster amount of damage now. So if you have not already, please make sure you smash the like button, do the same subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And let me know your favorite part of the new update. So we're going to go over the raid last because there's a lot of info to go over in that. But let's go ahead and go over the most important part, honestly, which is everything now has a brand new level cap. That is right. We now can go for those SS units are going up to 225. My Mihawk is doing 176 billion damage. My damage right now is 2 trillion. That is right. Trillion with a T. It is insane. Okay? Like, the damage buff that has occurred is absolutely nuts. Like, this is pain. SS pain. All right? Like, what? Why? The reason they more than likely have done this, guys, is because of the big chunky wonky one face raid that no one, or face dungeon that no one was able to do, pretty much. Now we're going to be able to start doing, so got to get on that grind. And for the new raid, because it's a big chunky boy. But it's not just SS units that got a level increase. It is, I believe, yes, increased level cap of all shadows in game. So I'm guessing everyone's now up 25. So E is starting at 75 and then basically increased by 50 for each of them. I'm not going to do that on screen. Y'all can do some basic math. The next big thing I do want to comment about is there now is an AFK reward. I'm going to take you over to my alt account who's currently sitting in there. And we'll go through the rewards real quick. So every 5 minutes, if you are a non-premium member, you can go ahead and get 100 gems, 500 gems, 20 common powder, tickets, more gems, more powder, tickets, legendary powder, a mammoth mount, which looks like a ground mount, so I need that, of course, and the twin scarlet reapers, which I don't know if that is actually a weapon or a skin, because what has happened with one of the weapons that I had, I can show you that in a minute, it is now a skin. So I'm gonna leave her in here and I'll bring y'all back in 24 hours and see what she gets. But that is what this is going on in here. This is a new AFK area. Some of you are like, but I have to AFK for money to get weapons. The newest thing that they have added, I'm gonna go ahead and just post the thing. Weapons now drop ranked and dungeons, which means honestly getting money is now absolutely worthless unless you're just trying to like nitpick up to, what do I have? An A rank. So getting an S rank is now going to be very, very possible. And this is what I'm talking about with skins. I don't know why that keeps closing, but yeah, this is what I'm talking about with skins. So I think it may be an exclusive skin. I don't think it's going to be like an actual weapon, but we'll have to see. Hopefully I can get it. When I do, I'll let y'all know. Now, the next thing we're going to go over is there's some new shadows. There's a new event. It is the Dedu Island event, or the Dedu Island Raid. So there is some new shadows that have been introduced. Let's go over to the index. If you go here and you looky on the leveling, you see that we now have ant soldiers. I do believe that is the king, and that is Dedu. This is editing sisterguard here. I'm going to say the name wrong a lot in this video. I'm sorry. I was dealing with the power going out and I wanted to get the recording done so it wouldn't get corrupted. I understand. It's Dedu. I get it. I know. Don't come at me. All right. Back to the video. So those are the 3 new units that have been added. Ant soldiers. Let's just go ahead and check them out. And SS. 24 billion. That's not bad. Face heal, what did you be if you were max level? Let me go ahead and write the right one in there. And Jinji, go ahead and hit SS there, and blah, blah, blah. 88 billion. So, a new better unit for the solo island. Honestly, late game, that's not going to affect you. The other things in there that will affect you are the Queen and Dedu. So, yeah, these are 2 brand new units. I do have some stats for you. All right, we have the Queen Ant at 89 billion for max. So, yeah, that's the Queen. Dedu comes from the King. So we're going to go over the raid now. So basically in between dungeon times, which dungeons spawn at the start of the hour and in the middle of the hour, and they'll last for 15 minutes. Now, at 00:15 and 00:45, we are going to be at what is called the Dedu Raid. So I'm going to show you what a Dedu Raid looks like, and we're going to go ahead and talk about it. The one thing I want to note before we get into the raid, because it should spawn here in about 7 minutes from when I'm recording this, there is now new ranked units. They are what are called G or general units, which means, let's go ahead and look at the index real quick. Debu and Monarch, or Sajin Wu, are the only two units that can reach G rank, and this is their damage for those that want to see it. Okay. It is a chance to get them as a G rank. A chance. Okay. When I mean chance, I mean we're probably talking about like 0.5% smaller. But I'm gonna wait for the raid. We'll go do it together just so we can talk about it. I can show you how it works. It's actually kind of OP for starting. All right, there you go. So from solo, you're gonna follow to the ant. Now you have 15 minutes before this despawns. This is global. This is much like dungeons. Now, if you are early starting out, there's these little ants all over the island. You can go ahead and attack them. They only have 6 million health. So if you need a really good in-game unit, there you go. Be a little bit easier than Ninja. So for our starting players, those newer guys, but what you want to do is you want to go back here to the cave. Okay. You're going to wait with everybody else here. What we're waiting for is the queen to spawn. All right, so the queen has spawned on in. What you're going to need to do is defeat the minions on the outside. These guys do drop. And then everyone's going to start fighting the queen, okay? I actually don't have the queen yet, so I'm just using the stats I was showing was based off of stuff that my Discord had. But basically that's all you're going to do. You're going to work as a group to drop the queen. Trying to see if we got a S ant yet. We have not. All right. All you're going to do is run back and forth. Her shield's still up. Who hasn't killed their ant? Oop, there you go. That's all we're going to do is we're going to sit here and we're going to wait. Shield's back up. I will have to say also, if y'all don't notice, the your shadows are moving a lot faster. Like they definitely got a speed boost. Okay, the queen is down. I did not get her. That is sad. Wait a minute. And then the king will arrive. So that is the king's HP. Ooh, boy. So we have 15 minutes basically to get from the beginning all the way to the end of the Ant King. So hopefully everyone in your server is paying attention to be able to come here and take this guy down. This also means you need some super strong units in order to go into face, which we'll have to take a look. If I can get this guy, I mean, we saw how much the G was. I don't know how much the S is. We go over here to face. Let me put SS in there. He's going to take a minute. I'm not worried about that. 264 billion. Yeah. While a G unit from Ant would be great, I'm not holding my breath. Nope. That day. I'm gonna laugh if a bunch of noobs got it. It is probably a very, very rare drop. Gonna be my guess. But it'll give us something to do in between dungeons now. Everyone was complaining they were bored. And one of my plebs on my server did go ahead and get it. GG's to you. So apparently, Juro will always drop as an SS unit. Thank you, Zork. I'll go ahead and put his link down below. He streams the game. I don't. So you should go check him out, guys. But yeah, there you go. That is the update. I don't really know if there's a point to do dungeons right now, other than if you want some weapons. So I'll let you know how the AFK goes. Because this island's going to disappear in about 15 minutes or less. So, yeah, I'm going to keep on the grind. And I'll see y'all next time.